An adventurous tortoise is back at home tonight after being spotted on the side of the road.
Yeah, we spoke to the tortoise's owner, who is praising the driver and troopers' quick responses.
Someone called in to the highway patrol and turned in there was a tortoise trying to cross the interstate at Interstate 10.
It's not an everyday occurrence for the owners of the Rooster Cogburn Ostrich Ranch. A tortoise managing to escape its enclosure.
I was surprised that he had gone as far as he did.
Earlier this week, during bad monsoon storms in Pinal County, the door to the tortoise home blew open. Most of them got out into their fenced-off enclosure.
Stitch, however, found one small hole, and he was the only one small enough to fit through it. And you see Stitch, and that's what allowed him to be able to escape.
The employees at the ranch were searching all morning for Stitch when they got the call about a driver seeing him trying to cross the I-10. Sheriff's deputies brought Stitch back home.
They came out, and they found one of our employees and handed Stitch over the fence to him.
The owners say they're grateful for the driver who called to report Stitch on the road and to the officers who helped get him back home safely.
Thank goodness. Good Samaritan did the right thing, and they rescued him and brought him home. We're glad, and we're glad that everyone kind of got a chuckle out of it, and everything turned out so well.
Thankfully, yeah, everything turned out well. I don't know what I would do if I saw one on the side of the road, the I-10 of all places. Now, if you wanted to meet Stitch for yourself, the Rooster Cogburn Ranch is open most days of the week. Find out more on their website, which we have linked at fox10phoenix.com.
Phoenix police are investigating a hit and run as well. This one killed a man riding a bike. It happened Saturday evening near 16th Street and Buckeye Road. Officers found the bicyclist in the roadway with serious injuries, and he died at the hospital. The car that hit him left the scene before officers arrived. They believe it's a light-colored truck, but they're asking for the public's help tracking down the driver. If you know anything, call Silent Witness at 480-WITNESS. Gilbert police are investigating a hit and run. A driver stopped at a stop sign late Saturday night, then hit by another car. Now,
thankfully, the injuries are minor, but the second driver still has not been found. Fox 10's Nicole Christine is live with the very latest for us. Nicole?
Yeah, that's right, guys. It happened right here at the corner of Key Biscayne Drive and Warner Road. That's where Savannah Kermis said her sister Madison was just trying to get the few miles home to her own home, and she stopped right here, complete stop, and then was hit head-on. As you mentioned, injuries were minor, which is the good news, but the case is still not solved.
I think it's just like a complete lack of humanity and care for like your fellow person.
Savannah Kermis says she and her sister Madison were having a chill movie night Saturday before Madison headed home a little after 11 p.m. Savannah then got a call that her sister had been the victim of a hit and run.
And what she described to me when she called me right after the accident happened was that somebody had been coming down Warner Road, I guess westbound, really fast, like probably 60, 70 miles an hour, and it's a construction zone right now. They're doing some work out there, so it was out of character.
Madison said the driver swerved out of nowhere, hitting her car head on. Gilbert police showed up quickly, and luckily, Madison didn't have any serious injuries.
She's since gone to the ER and been checked out. She had to get a couple of shots for pain and swelling, and she's pretty bruised today, but superficially, she doesn't have any broken bones or anything like that. So that's at least one small thing to be grateful for. But yeah, the person drove off.
Hey. Now, Kermis is hoping people in the Rancho Cimarron or Finley Farms neighborhoods can help identify the car seen hitting her sister's vehicle.
It's kind of hard to know if he just turned down that way to get out of the way, or if they were heading to a specific house in one of those neighborhoods. We really don't know. So any neighbors in that area, it would be great if they have cameras to check that, or even if somebody saw damage on a vehicle around that time of night.
Kermis says she's hoping this was a lapse of judgment on the driver's part, but says they still chose to leave without knowing if Madison was okay.
Thankfully, she's 10 feet from my front door, and I can run down there. We have wonderful neighbors who came and assisted, but she could have been very seriously injured and left there for who knows how long.
And you can see in that dash cam video that the driver then heads down Key Biscayne Drive. So that's the direction that they went, is back down that way. Now, Gilbert police, they have only described the vehicle as a white vehicle, but from looking at some of the dash cam video, Savannah says that they believe it's a white Honda Civic. So that isn't confirmed from police, but you can check out that video on our website once we get that posted, and you can see kind of the details of the make and model. So it is a similar thing to that if it isn't a Honda Civic. Now, if you have any information, please contact Gilbert Police Department. For now, reporting in Gilbert, Nicole Christine, Fox 10 News.